the father of modern physiology, the scientist who changed medicine forever. What if I told you that just 200 years ago, doctors had almost no idea how your body really worked? Imagine walking into a hospital with a serious illness. The doctor doesn't have blood tests. There are no X-rays, no MRI scans, no understanding of how your organs communicate. Instead, your treatment is based on centuries-old beliefs, many of which are completely wrong. Millions suffered because medicine relied more on tradition than evidence. Then, one quiet man dared to challenge everything. He wasn't a king. He wasn't a military hero. He wasn't even famous when he began. But his discoveries transformed medicine forever and laid the foundation for the healthcare system we know today. His name was Claude Bernard, the father of modern physiology. This is the incredible story of the man who taught humanity how the human body truly works. Claude Bernard was born on July 12, 1813, in the small village of Saint-Julien, France. His family was not wealthy, and no one expected the young boy to become one of history's greatest scientists. As a teenager, Claude dreamed of becoming a playwright rather than a doctor. He loved literature and hoped to build a career through writing. But after one of his plays failed to impress publishers, he faced a difficult choice. He could give up or begin a completely new journey. That decision changed the history of medicine forever. Bernard enrolled in medical school in Paris. The world of medicine fascinated him, but something bothered him. Many professors taught ideas that had been accepted for hundreds of years without ever testing whether they were actually true. Doctors often trusted authority more than evidence. Bernard believed science should never depend on opinion. He asked questions others were afraid to ask. Where's the proof? That simple question would become the foundation of his life's work.
Instead of accepting old beliefs, Bernard spent countless hours performing experiments. He carefully observed every result, recorded every detail, and repeated his tests again and again. His goal wasn't to prove himself right. His goal was to discover the truth. This scientific approach was revolutionary. Many people criticized him, but Bernard refused to stop searching for answers. One day, Bernard made a discovery that completely changed biology. He realized that the human body constantly works to keep its internal environment stable, even when the outside world changes. Whether it is freezing cold or extremely hot. Whether you are resting or running. Your body automatically adjusts itself. Temperature. Blood sugar. Water levels. Chemical balance. Everything is carefully controlled. Years later, this principle became known as homeostasis, one of the most important concepts in modern medicine. Without it, life would be impossible. Bernard also discovered that the liver stores sugar in the form of glycogen and releases it when the body needs energy. Before his research, scientists believed the liver had only a limited role. His experiments proved otherwise. This breakthrough helped doctors better understand diabetes, metabolism, and how the body manages energy. It was another giant leap forward for medical science. Not everyone welcomed Bernard's discoveries. Some scientists believed he was challenging traditions that should never be questioned. Others dismissed his work entirely. But Bernard remained calm. He once argued that science advances not through authority, but through observation and experimentation. Time proved him right. Many of the ideas once criticized became the foundations of modern physiology. Today, every medical student learns principles that Claude Bernard helped establish. Hospitals around the world rely on scientific methods that reflect his philosophy.
Researchers continue to build on his discoveries. His work influences physiology, pharmacology, endocrinology, neuroscience, and countless other fields. Every blood test, every laboratory experiment, every medical breakthrough carries a piece of Claude Bernard's legacy. Claude Bernard never sought fame. He sought truth. His courage to question accepted beliefs transformed medicine from tradition into science. He showed the world that real progress begins with curiosity, careful observation, and the willingness to follow evidence wherever it leads. More than 2 centuries later, his influence is still saving lives. The next time you visit a doctor or hear about a medical breakthrough, remember the man whose relentless search for truth changed the course of human history. Claude Bernard, the father of modern physiology.